the textile industry. I submit, Chair.
Director, thank you very much for your submission. Yeah, before we start the interaction with you, maybe let me ask the honorable colleagues who've just joined the Vice Chairperson to introduce himself.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, witness. I'm Honorable Marambo Mwemba, Member of Parliament from Magoe constituency and a member of this committee.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning, witness. I'm Michael Katambo, MP for Masait and Vice Chairperson of the committee.
Yeah, thank you, Chairperson. Good morning, witness. Andrew Tango is my name, Member of Parliament for Kawata.
Yes, honorable colleagues, are there any questions? We'll start with Honorable Simbao. And after that, so Director, take note, I think we'll allow 3 members to ask questions before you respond. So Honorable Mtayachalo, then Honorable Simbao, then Honorable Mtayachalo. Is there another honorable member as well? And Honorable Simuzingil, in that order. Honorable.
Thank you, Chair. Witness, thank you for the submission. I just want a clarification. Maybe I missed your point where you referred to clause 40 and you also referred to the standards according to Act number 4 of 2017. For sure you are right where you are trying to say standards must be set by maybe one body, not this group has this and this group has this. So my question is this let me wear my glasses and I'm sorry. The Zambia Agriculture Research Institute, the one you are referring to, are you saying they are also having their own standards, or they are the same ones that are referred in the Standard Act number 4 of 2017? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Chair. Thank you, Zambia Compulsory Standards Agency, for a very detailed presentation. I just wanted to get your opinion. There's been some concerns that maybe the Cotton Board of Zambia, the proposed Cotton Board, is not broad-based, and there are suggestions that it has excluded, for example, consumer protection and also market competition experts. So I wanted to also get the views, your views on this particular issue, because they feel that unless some of these stakeholders are included on this board, then it will be broad-based and will be able to take into account the interests of cotton farmers. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Director and your team, thank you so much for such a good presentation. I note on page 3 where you've indicated that section 4C, which proposes to give the Cotton Board of Zambia the power to set standards relating to quality of cotton. I want to believe your assertion is based on quality assurance. How do you quality assure yourself as an institution in terms of quality assurance of cotton and cotton seed? Now, if that is your assertion, which institution is best to assure quality, so that if that quality is assured, Cotton Board becomes a beneficiary of these standards that are set by a different institution? Because if they set themselves, how do they qualify? How do they check themselves, basically? Now, if that is what you're really saying, kindly do indicate which, without, because collaboration can be one. Collaboration, you can collaborate. But meanwhile, how do you check yourself and your quality assuring yourself? So which institution in that regard would be ideal to set the standards that Cotton Board of Zambia must comply to?
Director, you can respond to those three concerns.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Thank you, Honorable Members of Parliament. I'll start with a question by Honorable Simbao. I think it was a clarification where he wanted to know whether the Zambia Agricultural Research Institute does set standards for fertilizer. Currently, the Zambia Research Institute is not mandated to set standards for fertilizer. But what is being proposed here is that the Zambia Agricultural Research Institute will be given the responsibility to set research standards for fertilizer. That is why we are concerned, because we think that the best practice requires that each country should have one national standards body, because once those standards are set, then they are gazetted as national standards. So you don't want to have another institution setting standards. That is why we are of the view that the committee should consider relooking at this. And then the other question came from Honorable Ntachalo. Thank you, Honorable. The question was whether the proposed board is broad-based. Our opinion is that the board is broad-based. I think there are issues of competition and consumer protection that you said other stakeholders referred to. There's still a possibility for these institutions or experts to participate in the management or implementation of this act through the various committees or consultative bodies that the board may come up with. Otherwise, if we say we want a bigger board to represent all stakeholder institutions, that board will be very big. As things stand, I think this board that is proposed is broad-based. Thank you, Honorable. Honorable Simuzingiri, on the issue of the setting of standards by the Cotton Board, I think our concern is that there's need for a national standards body to facilitate the implementation or the development of standards, so that once they are gazetted, they are considered as national standards body, as national standards that can then be implemented by different institutions and referenced by different regulators. So this responsibility, of course, expertise may fall within the Cotton Board of Zambia, but in terms of coordination of the standard setting process, that should be done through the national standards body. The second part of the question you asked about quality assurance, which would be the best suited institution to ensure that there is quality assurance. I'll ask my Director Domestic Quality Monitoring to comment on that.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Honorable. In terms of quality assurance, there are a number of approaches that can be used, Honorable Members. So the Cotton Board itself may decide to implement the regulation based on the standards as established through the Zambia Bureau of Standards. The good thing about using the Bureau of Standards to establish standards is that they use a consensus-based approach where they ensure that all stakeholders that might have an interest in the product are part of the process of formulating that standard. And so if it needs to be enforced, people will not be surprised as why are these requirements in these particular standards. So the Cotton Board itself might want to enforce the standards by themselves, or they might need to appoint a regulator, an independent third-party service provider, which can be a government institution or private institution to monitor the compliance to the requirements as established in the applicable standards. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, are there any other questions? Director, ZCSA, we are so thankful and grateful for your presentation and for interacting with the honorable colleagues. And please, next time we request you that again you come in the same manner you've come today, with such a very, very detailed report. And we thank you for all these recommendations which you've shared with the committee, quite very important. And as we are coming out to the tail end of our program this morning, the immunity which we had conferred you with and your team, we are withdrawing it right now. And we are looking forward to see you and have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you.
For Pemba constituency and a member of this committee, we sincerely welcome you to this morning's interactions. Thank you.
Witness, good morning. My name is Sande Chanda, Member of Parliament, Kanchiga constituency. Thank you.
Chair, thank you so much. Witness, good morning. My name is Honorable Chinkuri, MP for Kanyamba. You're welcome.
Good morning. My name is Achawezi Chirwa, Ministry of Justice, and I'm sitting in as parliamentary council.
Good morning and you're welcome. My name is Lavmoji Elogawata from the Office of the Clerk, and I'm Secretary to the committee.
You can make your introductions, Judiciary.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. My name is Sangwani Nyimbiri, Registrar of the High Court. Ask my colleagues to introduce themselves.
Good morning. My name is Chishiba Kavalu. I am a senior research advocate and a district registrar.
Good morning. My name is Nova Nalondwa. I'm an assistant senior research advocate and I'm a small claims commissioner.
Okay, thank you for the introductions. Good morning once again. My name is Chinga Mioto, representing the people of Karab Central